All right, sounds good.
Hi, everyone. It's us. We're here. Sorry, we're over on my stream tonight, but we're here. We're playing some vampire. Meph's out of town, and you know what happens whenever Meph's out of town? I'm in charge.
Way too
so that's what's happening. Oh,
As a primogen should be, yeah.
yeah, I'm in charge.
Hi,
That's
Charles.
how thorough the role-playing experience is.
Charles, did I? Yes, there we go.
They were flirting. I mean, it was hot.
You know, every time I hear Charles's name, my brain harkens back to like ye old internet days, with the Juggernaut stuff, which did not age well, by the way. I watched it again one day, but I always remember the line, "I will hit you with Charles."
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit you with Charles.
But yeah, we're here. We're queer. Well, most of us. I don't know. Some of us play queer characters on TV, and
I'm sorry. I'm killing the.
It's you and Michael, the token straights.
The token straights. Yep.
You're
the token
you're not
straights
gay
that play
enough.
token
Sorry.
straights.
Yeah.
Yes,
Man, I can't help.
I have a
Rory's
reservation
curious.
for become gay camp. It's in the wings. It's fine.
Yeah, I think Rory's totally gay.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
Which is just our way of getting Michael to embrace the gay.
This is our
IRL.
indoctrination.
Our engagement.
This is
Oh,
how,
I
this
like
is how
that.
the gays get you. We get you to play RPGs.
Look, it's because I wanna also be the token straight person on top of being the token not white person.
Yeah.
Alex,
Double toe.
this is the turns out RPGs were the gay agenda all along.
Not me.
Like-
Not me going. Oh no. Anyways.
Listen, I said it, so it's less not.
So now
Hey,
there's merch
Michael.
right there. We need a coin with Anne on both sides. One side is Asian, one side is straight, and it's like we flip the token coin.
Yeah.
Yeah, merch.
Fucking Michael.
Anyways, on that note, who wants to read our?
I got you.
You should make Michael read the
Email
fuck
Why
us
am I
with
in charge? Why am I talking?
because
Isn't this your table?
All right. Ahem. Everyone shut the fuck up.
Yes, you are.
The following show takes place in the world of darkness and explores narratives of personal horror. This story is a work of fiction and is not official World of Darkness material. You can fix that. Many of the themes are portrayed from a place of empathy, but may be uncomfortable to some listeners. Episodes may contain coarse language, sexual content, mental and emotional abuse, violence, mental illness, and blood. Viewer discretion is advised. Portions of the materials are the copyrights and trademarks of White Wolf Entertainment AB and are used with permission. All rights reserved. For more information, please visit worldofdarkness.com. Thank you for watching Endless Elegy. We hope you've enjoyed the story thus far and invite you to like, follow, and subscribe on Twitch or your favorite player. Hi, that's me. I know it. By doing this, you'll support the show and get updates when our next episode goes live. If you'd like to be a part of our community, you can follow us on Twitter and join our Discord. All links are in the show notes. What's
The down there part.
down there?
I'm so sad I can't do the
I was
recap.
totally muted, and I was saying, "Don't use my Discord." Don't use my Discord.
Don't go to Shelly's Discord.
Do
Go
use-
to Matt's Discord. I mean, go to both.
Do
I guess.
use Shelly's Discord. Get into Shelly's Discord.
Yeah, go to Shelly's Discord and
Riot,
tell her how awesome
Vampire.
she is until she tells you to shut up. Which won't take
I
long.
will.
Yeah,
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
And then keep doing it in there.
Oh, the problem is our usual note taker who usually does our recap wasn't here last week, so we have to have a new person make do the recap.
Sasha,
Sa-
right?
Anne.
Well, Anne,
Okay.
So we're not going to have a comprehensive recap, but I will tell you
That's
the
fine.
important things. Number one, Sasha didn't go into the door. In retrospect, maybe she should have, because there was a lot of bullshit that happened after. She didn't go into the door because Rory said, "Hey, bitch, don't go in the door. Let's back up Ashley." So Sasha was like, she looked in the door and was like, "But actually, I kind of want to go there." But she shut the door because Rory told her not to. And then she looked at where Ashley was, and Ashley was having like a stare down with Andrea, the weirdo blood sister that she doesn't like. And she was like, "I don't think she needs help. I'm gonna stand by the door just in case though, and I'm gonna watch this shit play out." And Lori was like also watching the shit play out because we were like, maybe we shouldn't interfere. And then Ashley did her weird shit and pretended to be Anthony because apparently Andrea and Anthony had some weird incest thing. I don't fucking know, but she did True Love's face. She did True Love's face and started pretending to be Anthony because True Love's face, you basically do the illusion thing of being someone's lover, I believe is the wording in it. Anyway, so
touchstone. You're someone's
Touchstone?
touchstone. Yeah.
well, I don't know. I always just thought it was probably someone you fucked at some point. Anyway, okay. So my gross misinterpretation of the powers aside,
I don't think I
Shelley,
fucked my touchstones. Was that a requirement?
no, sorry. This recap just went sideways. I'm so sorry.
I just got
Anyway,
so much
Ashley
fear
was-
because one of my touchstones is a
Well,
child.
you don't have to. You don't have to. It was just I misunderstood the power. It wasn't
It's the
a-
love
I-
part. It's the love.
Okay,
part.
okay.
It was
It
the
can
love
be
part, not the
platonic
touchstone
love
part.
too. It doesn't say it's like exclusively romantic love.
Look, my
when you read the powers.
extremely horny heterosexual brain went somewhere else. Let's move on. Anyway, Ashley, as Anthony, was talking to Andrea, and then at some point, Andrea figured out it wasn't Anthony. I wasn't paying attention there because I hate Andrea. Just tuned it out. But they had a whole conversation, and Andrea said something about being able to get everyone out, and then I started paying attention there because there's like we're
Get
getting
everyone out and not get everyone off. mind you.
And then she also said,
Not
and
everyone.
then she also said she could get her stuff, and Ashley was like, "Could you really?" And then something happened with mirrors, but because I'm extremely ADHD, I forgot the whole bit about the mirrors. But apparently we jumped through the mirrors. Is that what happened? I'm really bad at recapping. Anyway, we followed Andrea through the mirrors and somehow got out of the dungeon hellscape place that we were at because fuck First Light. Important thing of note, Rory didn't get to kick Robert's ass, and yeah, that feels kind of bad. But maybe we'll get a sequel to that.
A single tear rolls down my cheek.
I'm so bad at this. And then we all managed to get home. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It was a short session.
We all sort of went our separate ways.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you didn't
we
go back to the
didn't-
coterie house on account of it being compromised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We split
right.
the party.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
An
then-
also important note:
and
Jack
Elle got
disappeared
out via-
somewhere.
Oh,
In-
yeah.
yeah.
Jack got
smoke
out
bomb.
too,
Oh,
but we
yeah,
don't know
Jack
how
got
that
out.
happened.
Yeah.
Via the static man.
Jack just
Oh,
did like
Static
so many
Man said, "Fuck
backflips
you,
and
man."
then just left.
Jack found a roof hatch and forgot to tell everyone. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a whole plan about what I was gonna do with the tower, and then I didn't get to do it.
It happened.
Well,
I was
maybe
gonna
you
make a
did it
deal with
by-
whatever entity it was.
Oh God.
Anyway,
No more deals.
no more deals.
Sasha's at five.
I will deal max.
Was at 500 and
No
did
deal,
not-
Max.
Did not eat Andrea, and that was a bad call on my part. that was a. That
I
was
mean,
a
maybe
trick.
we'll see.
Listen,
Okay, let's see.
I should
There's
have
still
gotten.
enough
I
vampire.
should have gotten rid of the problem
We
So
need
much
to
flirting.
before it became a problem.
get rid of that. I'm updating my to-do list now. One of the things on my to-do list, just for you, Charles, is Diablerize someone. Not a Jaq priority, an L priority.
Jesus.
Anyways,
Christ.
You
Hey,
had
Matt.
your opportunity, Al.
it's true.
I
I
did, and
literally on a silver platter
I
was
did.
right there.
Yeah, you
It
could
was
have.
right there.
You could have gobbled up Ashley. Oh, wow.
Listen,
You
I feel
coulda had
like
a
one of
snack.
us is going to
Ashley or
eat the other
Andrea.
by the end of this.
Ashley.
Heyo.
You could have had a snack.
That's what lesbians do, Michael.
I
That's the
know.
lesbian life cycle.
That's the heyo.
It's the trimming and the eating.
Wait, how is eating a lesbian? How are there more lesbians in the world? Like, how do they
how
propagate?
they
It's like
multiply.
a praying mantis.
The
Yeah.
gay agenda. We
No.
stop by
That's
U-Hauls.
We get
We're
gays.
out
We
in
get
front of
more.
U-Hauls
We make
doing-
more gays
doing
with
the thing.
RPGs. Like
Yeah,
that's,
I
that's what
don't-
happens.
You
We
put
get them
you
people
know-
into U-Hauls and then they turn gay while they're
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
U-Haul.
I'm too heterosexual.
We
to
have them roll.
understand the-
we
Gay
read
agenda,
them
I'm
stories
sorry.
with gays in them, and
Yeah,
we
exactly.
play
We
games
talk
with
about the
gays in them,
Bechdel
and then they're like,
test.
"Oh, this is pretty
Ooh,
cool."
yes, yes, yes,
And
I,
then
mean,
yes.
I think there's a
something
reason
gay.
why they're called
Yeah.
games.
Exactly, exactly.
You see one person in drag, and you're just like, "Oh, I'm gay!" Suddenly, and it just
Yeah.
happens, you know? Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
Mhm,
that's what they
mhm.
think. So, hey, Beth, it's your turn.
Yeah. Go, Meth.
I
What's my
choose
turn?
you.
I'm sorry.
You're
Uh,
the storyteller.
You're the
Go.
storyteller,
I'm supposed to
homie.
tell
Tell the
Sorry.
story.
Tell the fucking story.
Run the game, bitch.
So-
God.
No.
Chaos. Whenever it's on my channel, it's chaos, kids.
I thought you said chaos instead of chaos.
Also that.
You know what? Also that. Also that.
Merch.
I
So,
don't-
we
I
will-
just,
Take a
I'm
note-
just here to
take some merch
visit.
notes, actually, Shelly.
We're gonna furlough the Primogen meeting because something we said Ashley off stream about how it might be cool, and I don't want to say it on stream necessarily because it might not.
Look, it takes
You know what I'm saying, though, right?
it takes like a
You know what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
time to get
Yes,
those
I know what you're
fucking
saying.
Primogen.
But basically, you get
It's
like
like
you
the
receive
village
a
meeting
missive
together.
that says like the Primogen Council is like scheduled a meeting for X time at Y place, right? Which is nebulously in the future, so that we can role play and not be confined to like we have to do it next week. So 'cause it's going to take some doing. Let that be your teaser. All right.
Ooh.
Okay. This is insane, by the way. Normally when I'm less distracted when I have 3 monitors in front of me than when I have a monitor and my phone. This is insanity. Sorry.
Take your phone
Um,
and just go, waka.
Well, it's
Doing stuff.
chat. Like that's where the chat
Mhm.
is, and it's important. So you will wake relatively refreshed this evening. One thing that you kind of all did, you went the separate ways, and you mentioned that you were feeding, and you sort of like rounded out your night feeding, and then so you can start this evening with the sort of like baseline, refresh your willpower, and we don't have any unresolved stains, do we? I think we're good on
Let me
those.
see. I had a
So-
stain. I don't know if I think it might be resolved. Yeah, it's resolved. We're good.
Yeah.
So we do
So-
all have
And
an
you can be at 1 hunger. Sorry, Charles. You can be at 1 hunger.
But
Just
we're
like
all,
implied.
but we can't heal. I mean, we have to rouse to heal the aggravated, right?
Oh yeah, we all
you
have
can-
egg.
I mean, I was just gonna.
That was all on you, homie.
I mean, if you want
I
to
was
let it
gonna
go,
hand
we
over
let
the
it go.
egg.
But
Oh,
also,
hey,
like,
hey, you know
Yeah.
what? Hey.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't worry about it.
not to make my
Okay.
life difficult, but I do only eat the willing. So unless Wretch had some like bags in a fridge, I might have to make some phone calls.
Yeah, I think you have a stash of bags.
Okay.
Sasha has bags
Reg
too.
hooked
She
you up.
keeps them Poor
And
Rory.
it's with that wretch has sort of called a meeting of the mob at the junkyard. See, did I come back now? I lost all the
Yeah,
cameras for a
you're
second.
good.
Yeah, you're here.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, everybody watching this adventure this evening. You'll have to endure the technical difficulties that'll probably be ongoing on account of hotel internet. So you call Brecht kind of calls an emergency meeting, and that's where we're going to kind of take this adventure. Okay,
Mhm.
we're going to start out with that. We're going to get a little bit of a wretched debrief. The sun
Just do some
has since
background
come.
for my rituals, if you don't mind.
The sun has since come, spat out over the Chicago cityscape by Lake Michigan and falling into the horizon, often the nebulous nowhere of whatever's out in the west, right? We find our moon this evening absent, as it is a new moon, the beginning of a fresh cycle. And we find the coterie. You sort of have the highway, the loop, all the cars that were around, past and through Chicago City, like a heart and its arteries. And our gaze continues moving past the traffic, the honking, the buzzing of rubber on concrete, to where towers of their carcasses are. A junkyard, a scrapyard, where cars recently deceased are waiting to be compressed and crushed into fodder for the next thing, using recycled steel and perhaps aluminum, right? And we find ourselves sort of in the middle of these towers of car carcasses. The only sort of light, a single floodlight, sort of a column or two over, that manages to filter its way through some broken windshields and bounce and refract off of the occasional yet intact rear view mirror or side view mirror, causing a little depraved disco ball of light where the coterie currently stands, waiting for their most most loyal of Nos, their most proven of Nosferatu to appear.
Are we sure we want to deal with this?
I mean, we're gonna have to deal with it sooner or later, no?
I guess. I don't know.
There is a smell of rust in the air. Something familiar enough to your beast, that sort of sanguine, ruddy, steely taste of blood is what it conjures to your minds as you stir. Everyone roll a hunger check for the evening to see if you get hungry or not. As you,
Yippee!
I always like to work it in narratively, by the way, not just like you wake up and you roll. I like
That's the wrong die.
I like to work.
I do, in fact.
I think that's one of those things that makes me one of the best storytellers in the business.
Yeah.
I think. Oh, if I'm correct, if I get a skull, if I get the bestial failure, it's a fail on the die, correct? So I get hungrier.
Yeah. It's a fail, and you
Yeah.
get hungrier.
Okay.
Am I the only one who didn't get hungrier?
Sounds like it.
The
Must
smell
be
of
nice.
rust sort of resonates with
I
your beast.
did
It
not-
reminds you of that sort of that sort of like iron.
I can read. I did
taste,
get
that
hungrier. I
metallic taste in
lied.
people's blood.
Mm.
I'm sorry I lied to you guys. I'm sorry I lied to you, Charles.
Where are these damn
What is everyone's
moss
hunger
rods?
after your rolls, please?
2.
If we were at 1, I'm now at 2.
Yes.
Dose.
1.
The
So the only one who succeeded is Sasha, huh?
Mhm.
Sasha had extra top up this evening before she left.
She had a
wherever.
real good time.
Mm.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
I don't know why that took me out so bad, but it did.
It's
Okay,
like that
Because
one.
I'm a charming, hilarious guy.
So many rituals. Oh my god.
Where
It's like
Are
that
you,
one theme song.
It's assumed that you have done your rituals maybe before you
Yeah, that's
arrived
why
or
I
whatever.
just figured I did a bunch of rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, but go ahead and get all your rolls out the way.
Yeah.
Any necessary rousing for the rituals as well.
Yeah.
How many fireballs do you have handy for this evening?
I have 4 fireballs, 2 vials of burning blade, 1 scene of Spider-Man, and my dex and stamina are at 5.
Beautiful. Did you get hungrier?
Jeez.
I didn't rouse for any of those.
Don't you?
I didn't. Maybe I do.
I'm fairly certain rituals tend to come with the be accompanied
rouse
by
check.
a rouse check worth of this.
Oh, okay.
Amount of
I
your
didn't extra
vitae.
rouse. Let me see.
Yeah, I know, Charles. I didn't hear him rolling all those dice either.
Yeah.
You made a point my mic at the dice. Process is not. This one doesn't say rouse check.
Which one?
For clinging of the insect. The only actual one in the book that I used.
Yeah, that one should be a 1, but the other ones are probably a rouse check.
And then
Hidden Blade actually exists too, by the way. That one's just in a different book.
yeah, Burning Blade.
Or Burning Blade.
Yeah, Fearless Heart and Make Fireballs.
Make Fireballs, I didn't because it's like a thaumaturgy alternate. It doesn't require a rouse check.
Okay,
But
so
the other
rouse
two
check
do.
for Burning Blade and aroused and for
Yeah, those two do.
We should probably we need to update my special bullshit again.
Mhm.
All right, cool. I'm at 3 actually.
Wonderful.
Speed
we wanna
running
hear.
5. Love that.
Here I have to re-rank my characters.
Where
Rory at the top of the list. Go on. Sorry, I interrupted RP.
where did the static man take you? Shaq.
Hey, that's a good question. Yeah, how the fuck you get out?
Jacques' expression gets kind of far away. Storyteller, you can either tell this to the table or, if you want to just keep it a secret between us, I'm good with just passing notes in class.
A secret.
Did you pass me a note in class, speaking of?
Oh,
Discord,
did I
maybe?
pass you a note?
I don't know.
Where did it go? I written something.
Did you press enter? Because that's
I
kind
just-
of a requirement for that.
Fuck you, Anne.
Did you complete the message?
Just Sasha
What?
from downtown with the snipe.
Did you actually send the message?
Sometimes Discord deletes my messages when I think it sends them. It hates me.
I love you, Al.
I love you too,
Here we go.
Anne.
I'm also not sorry for the record.
I know, you shouldn't be. Never apologize, Anne.
Hey, look, I can also be a little shit.
And I love that about you. That's one of my favorite things about you. That's one of my top 5 Anne traits.
Oh God, I don't want to know about the other 4.
You're all number 1.
God, you weirdo! Don't make this weird, Al.
I gotta hype you up.
I don't need that right now, but that's okay. Thank you. I appreciate
Okay.
you.
I have
would
no
say
message. so
Completely
don't
neutral
send it.
statements. You are a person. You have a red shirt on.
Okay.
Your red shirt. Oh.
I partied in this red shirt. It's my
All right.
favorite party
All right.
shirt.
While we wait for that,
Yeah.
Ashley was saying something.
Where did you go? Did
Jaq
he?
just gets kind of quiet.
Look, if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. It's fine.
Maybe after all this is over and get a moment to breathe. Don't want to pile shit on top of shit, you know?
It's fine. Okay. Look, I'm just.
I'm not intentionally keeping the secret. I hope you know that.
It's okay. It's
mean,
fine. We
you're
have
safe.
two versions of the same thing in our head telling us sweet
That
little
is-
nothings.
Mhm. That's
I
its
don't
own-
even know what it was. Oh, really?
Well, I mean, you got out. You're safe. You're
That's
here.
all that matters.
So yeah. I mean, we'll deal with anything else when we have to fucking deal with it. We got enough shit in our plate already.
True. All right.
Yeah.
Where's fucking Wretch at? Also, where is Sam?
I mean, that's a question for Reg.
That's true.
Do you want to with this new information?
I think Jaq kind of hesitates and then just very quietly. Have you ever been through a weird door before?
Sasha just like casually whistles and does not make eye contact. Does not make eye contact with Jaq when they ask.
I don't know what the fuck that's about. Okay.
You probably don't want to know.
Oh, I want to know everything all the time. It's one of the most charming
I
character
feel that,
traits.
actually, but yeah, reality bullshit seems to be our fucking bailiwick anymore. So
True.
What kind of door are you asking about?
It was
And Sasha looks
It felt
at Jaq.
wrong somehow. And give me just 1 second.
Not meant. But
All right, thank you, friends. It felt like it led me somewhere I shouldn't have been. It was bad, and there was this voice, the voice of all, and it told me some shit about my blood, and I'm a door and a key. I don't know how that's possible, but I guess I
mean,
think I'm a person,
you're either
but
the
you know.
master or the gatekeeper. Like, you can't be both.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
We learned
that-
anything from Ghostbusters.
I'm the door and the key.
I've
to
seen
the
that
place
one.
that's both
I know. I made you watch.
mortal and that both immortal, mortals and immortals should fear to tread. So that's fun. I
Okay.
don't know if they're gonna go inside me.
most
What's going to
importantly,
go inside
you were
you?
told
Whatever it is that I'm the door to. Oh,
Weird. All right.
F, come back.
Did they give you any?
Am I
kind of-
back? Am I here? Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
Did it tell you anything specific?
I mean, it was kind of just, vague door, key, mortal and immortal will fear you. Ooh.
Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, all right.
I mean, it didn't say that part, but I'm
You were
adding it for
told
dramatic
quite.
Yeah. Okay.
You were told very specifically to remember that dreams die when sleepers wake. Remember,
Okay, yeah,
remember, for kindred's sake.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down real quick. When remember sake. Okay, awesome. I love that for me. Yeah, it says something about remembering that dreams die when the dreamers wake, and to remember for the kindred's sake.
Dreams die when
You're
sleepers...
supposed to beware the sleepers. Who has occult? Perhaps.
I think I do
familiar-
actually.
If you have a nodist lore or kindred specialty, you would get a bonus here.
Okay.
I have blood magic.
No, I have parapsychology and seer
Parapsychology,
woman
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'll allow parapsychology because parapsychology is like, cryptid adjacent and myth adjacent, right?
Yeah. I just have artifacts, so I don't think that's relevant.
So what?
No.
Intelligence,
Occult.
intelligence, occult.
Yep.
Okay, don't fuck me, dice.
And I will also allow an intelligence streetwise for
Ooh.
Sasha
7, 8.
specifically.
I mean, I, the player, have an idea, but we'll see how this goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a willpower to reroll some dice.
You know what? Yeah, I'm also going to use a willpower because this was a shitty roll. I want to know things.
I got 5. I'm okay with that.
5's a really good roll.
4?
8.
Okay, bitch.
So 5 and 4, you're both fairly. You think it refers to antediluvians.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When antediluvians wake up,
Yep.
it's usually a really bad thing.
Yep.
With your 5, yeah. With your 5, Rory, you also, Kindred have done a pretty good job of obfuscating, pun intended, the death of the Ravnos antediluvian.
Mm-hmm.
You have suspicions in your studies that the Ravnos antediluvian didn't die. Like you've conspiratorial type things, like conspiracy theories. Before ShrekNet game came down, you maybe saw like a snippet here or there that it's like, that it probably didn't die. Do you, the player, understand the history of the Week of Nightmares?
Largely, yeah.
Okay. Rory also understands the Week of Nightmares. Basically, like the Ravnos antediluvian woke up. The technocracy mages teamed up with some humans to basically sun bomb the Ravnos antediluvian to death.
Yeah, and every Ravnos everywhere felt it.
Had a psychic shock across their entire bloodline, and it fried a bunch of them. Party to Jaq.
Mm-hmm.
You're aware of that. You're old too, right? Were you kindred around the early 2000s?
Yes.
Okay. Then you would have experienced I'm sorry, you didn't experience it. You and your sire didn't experience it. What instead happened to you is you both got forced into you both had a dream instead of the insane hallucinations and feeling and seeing it. You had a dream instead. Your dream would have been it's like it's like you can't remember it anymore. It's like, you know how you have one of those really, really vivid lucid dreams sometimes. And it's like a dream that's it's very real, but you recognize it's a dream. And you're able to probe it, and go through it. And maybe you're back in high school or something like that. And you have some agency, and you've always wondered what's in that door at the end of the hall. And you're like, I've never went in that door all these years, 4 years in high school or whatever. I never went in that door. And this dream is my opportunity to just go and open the door and see what's inside. Lucid dreaming sort of along those lines, right? Where you're able to, and of course it's dream logic, so your brain fills in stuff, but you're able to navigate it. It was something like that, but like a dream like that, it almost evaporates by the time your feet hit the ground getting out of your bed, and you only remember impressions of the dream and not any details. That's your experience of the Week of Nightmares.
Okay.
It is possible that the good doctor said it had to do with your bloodline.
Okay.
With an 8, I'd say you've pieced together that it had to do with your bloodline.
Okay.
But also with your 8, you know that those 2 lines are from the Book of Nod very specifically.
Okay,
they are
awesome.
specifically from the Book of Nod. You also know that there's more to it. That's part of it. There's a full poem.
Okay, awesome.
But the Book of Nod is, it's the vampire Bible. However, unlike, the King James Bible, which is everywhere in America, the most published book of all time, the Book of Nod is the opposite.
Yeah.
Kindred have tried, I got you in a second, Ashley. Kindred have tried to bury the Book of Nod. Nodist lore is Kindred blasphemy for whatever reason. The Camarilla kind of denies its existence.
Okay.
And take strives to make sure that copies don't exist.
Okay.
Its existence would be considered in and of itself a breach of the masquerade, because if somebody gets it and reads it, they get a bunch of vampire lore, right? Ashley.
The page that was in William's house. Because I think we talked about it was a page or a copy of a page that was from the Book of Nod. A translation. Probably a bad translation. It's a long time ago.
Yes.
A long time ago.
See, we're harkening back to some of my original notes, and I've gotten my original notes back, so I'm trying to refresh and get us back into it.
Yeah.
So we had two years of adventures where I was
free balling,
freestyling a little, but we're getting back to the guts of it all. All right, continue.
Was that translation similar to what Jaq just said?
Was it that page?
It seems familiar to you. It's what happened to that page?
Shit.
Is it in the vault still?
I think I packed it away.
Yeah.
Because it was that I found that the night that I diablerized Anthony.
Big Tony.
Yeah.
No,
I think Ashley gave it to
didn't.
Rory, right? Yeah. No.
Did Ashley? No.
No.
Might have shown it to me.
I don't know because
Hmm.
no one's been in the house for a while. So I kind of just locked things into like a storage room or like a lot of the
So long
important
ago.
stuff into a vault.
Yeah, I'd say you with your role of a 4, you seem to remember maybe hearing like a version of that line, of those 2 lines, instead of like sleepers, it's like the disillusioned, it's some sort of translation of it,
Mhm.
but it's familiar. It's very familiar to what you saw on that page. Very familiar. Like you said, a different translation of, but synonyms, like various synonyms and stuff like that. Instead of saying kindred's sake, it might say like for everyone's sake,
Yeah. Or for Lilith's sake,
I mean,
some
okay.
Yeah. He was well, no, Andrea is she's gosh, why is it slipping my one who believes in the Lilith origin instead of the Cain origin. They have a term. I can't
Daughters
remember what
of
they're called, but
something,
she's
I
one of
think.
them.
Yeah.
It's
All good.
no, it's
We'll figure it out.
I can't remember it. Oh my gosh, my brain's fried right now. Anyway, she believes in the Lilith origin story.
Yeah.
And as you'll recall, there's always like a Lilith painting Easter egg in all my Vampire Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's like it's Bahari.
Bahari, yeah.
She's I kept wanting to Bali kept jumping in my mouth before I could say it. Bahari. And I'm not sure if it's common knowledge, but one of the greatest concentrations of Bahari in all of North America is in Milwaukee, canonically. And you can bet your ass in Endless Elegy, Milwaukee. That's relevant. That's because Milwaukee had like 3 of the first 5 feminist publications in America in terms of periodicals, and so they have a strong feminist background as like an actual city. And the writer who wrote the original Milwaukee by Night book must have really understood that, so they injected that Bahari element. Sorry.
No, that's really cool.
Milwaukee's an awesome place.
It is an awesome place.
All right.
This chronicle might be going there. Who knows?
Who knows?
That definitely sounds like it's referring to some antediluvian bullshit.
Oh, great.
What did you get on your Sasha? What did you get on your Streetwise roll?
You're muted again.
Is that 1?
A 1.
You're still muted, but it looks like you said 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, goddamn.
You're pretty sure there was a song that had lyrics like that? Like, I don't know what. Like, I don't think you like opera metal, so it's not your like thing. But like, you're pretty sure there was like a song that came out a little while ago that had lyrics like that.
Let's not worry about
That right
the
now.
old fuckers right now. I think
All
we
right, so
need
the first
one
instinct
step at
was
a time.
good. First instinct to not talk about it right now. That was a good instinct.
Yes.
Yes, right,
Let's
yeah.
not.
I mean-
Okay.
Let's.
All right. Reg, fuck you go.
Yeah, where the fuck is it?
How did you all know?
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Maybe if you're talking to naughtists about naughty things,
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Considering what's going on,
How'd I miss that?
what?
Anyway,
I'm
moving
sorry.
on. You brought us here.
He comes like walking out from like
Yeah.
between two cars, and he throws you a Capri Sun. You look a little
Oh.
peckish.
Is it a Capri Sun with blood?
No,
in
he
it?
doesn't crawl out of the trunk. He reverse Batman's into the scene. He just is there instead of is gone, you know?
Mhm.
Is it a
Has a good
Pacific
nostril
Cooler like
effect.
blood
I
bag?
got,
Or is it actually a Capri
I
Sun?
got Sam. No, it's
Well.
it's a blood pack.
Okay.
You got
you can
Sam.
reduce your hunger by 1.
Hell yeah. I love this
Yeah,
man.
he's I've got more civilized digs than this, and he's at one of them.
Oh,
I'm off a little bit on my Reg voice right now.
that's
I'm
kind of
sorry.
you,
That's
Wretch.
good.
He's
Yeah.
a little crazy. He's yeah, old part of town, but rent control or whatever.
Sure. It's just good to know that he's safe, at least for the moment.
I usually don't use it. It's a little too posh for me.
I'll drink to that, mon
What-
friend.
What kind of situation was he in whenever you found him?
So I had to. This isn't a complaint. I'd have done it 100 times if I had to, but the First Light's got a little bit stronger hold in the city than I thought. Stash houses, bunkers. They're starting to. Well, when the Giovanni got hit, a lot of kindred finances went with them, and some bastard in the First Light scooped up the collateral.
Wait, what do you mean that the Giovanni got hit? When?
I mean, this was decades ago, right?
Oh. I thought you meant again. I was like, what is going on? What happened
No, I
the
mean,
last
they're
2
all
fucking
fractured.
months?
No, they ain't get hit again. I just mean someone's been consolidating their wealth. Original notes.
I mean, it could be Robert.
It could be Robert.
Who knows how long he's been working with the First Light?
Well,
people. And he seems pretty high up.
well, a guy named Ruben.
Ruben.
Ruben?
A Giovanni?
No, human. I thought it was a front at first. You know fronts. And
Yes. Ruben. What does he do? What kind of business is he in?
well, you remember Anders, right?
Yes, I remember Anders.
Business rival.
Ruben and Anders? So real estate?
Yeah.
But, okay.
Frenemies turned rivals.
But Ruben is mortal.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Anders was
I have a
Ventru,
working.
right?
Andrews was a Ventru.
Yeah. Anders is the guy who
Kindred
found
use mortals.
Blade in the museum.
Kindred use mortals all the time.
Yeah.
True.
I'm thinking Ruben was a ghoul who bit his master's hand.
Mm.
Can I make a
Doing acquisitions for Anders.
Yeah.
Under the table. bullshit.
Mm.
Kindred shit. And something flipped him to the First Light side.
Can I
Yeah.
Between Ruben and Robert, you have a lot of kindred equity bought up. A lot of
There
You
was a
remember
lot
the
of thing-
Overlook
Yeah. The tavern, yeah.
Anders property, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you literally spit next door and you're going to hit one of Ruben's. I think, he lays out some city plans, some rather official looking ones. It was harder to get copies off the internet, so I broke in downtown. He like rolls them across the hood of a car.
Sometimes it's easier to just do a B&E, I guess.
Yes.
Look,
What?
I'm computers. I'm not that kind of nos.
It's all right. I've been there. I'm my fair share of
We love you anyway.
B&E.
What buildings were
Yeah.
Anders?
So one's in red. You got the museum, Overlook. There's one other property. This one here. Look at these other three. Those are Rubens. And if you lay this on top of it, and he pulls out a sheet of it's not called. It starts with cell.
Cellophane?
Not cellophane.
Not
I know what you're. I know what you're talking about.
Cellulose, maybe.
Cellulose?
The cellulose
Cell sheet.
paper?
It's a cell sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a cellulose sheet. Yeah, he lays it over it. Notice anything about the design, Rory?
Is it a fucking pentagram?
No, because those are good luck and totally misappropriated.
Yeah, hey.
But it is a seal significant in blood magic.
Do I know?
Well,
or
not
do I
blood
need to
magic. Sorry,
roll?
not specifically blood magic. Thaumaturgy.
Should I roll? Or
Yes, you may.
Are they trying to create something? Like, I don't understand. We did find that underground cell in the Overlook Tavern.
I had a Capri Sun. I'll rouse. I do. All right, and I'm back at 3.
Cool. We found things with Anders' face, but it was.
Jesus H. Christ. What is this?
Oh my goodness.
Just have to make sure this isn't a real name before I say Ruben's last name. Because sometimes, a real name gets in your brain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Question to you, Rich.
Spending a willpower.
Yes.
How long has this been going on? How long has Ruben been buying up properties next to Anders?
When did Ashley have her first seizure of property? Or not first, her major seizure, like the last one.
The one that got her got.
Yeah.
God. That was
30-ish years ago?
No.
That was
That
a couple of years before we got together, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
hold
little
on.
bit. So he'd nebulously say,
About 20 years.
yeah, 20. Yeah,
I think it was 2009, maybe.
yeah,
Hold
early
on.
2000. Yeah,
I'll
a little
tell
bit
you
after
quick.
the Week of Nightmares, by the way.
It was around the time of
Not a
the
little
fall
bit
of the pyramid.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it was
exactly. It's right around then.
No, it's longer.
Right before the coterie got together. You'll look here. He just points to a couple of your old holdings. He owns those. With
got a
5
5.
successes, it is some sort of creation rune.
2012. Sorry, it was 2012.
About 2012, 2013.
That I need to do more research, but that's definitely a creation rune of some sort.
What do you mean, okay?
They're trying to create something.
Great.
Turns out there's a certain unknown island they've tried to acquire as well.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
They've been unsuccessful.
Sasha's ears
They
perk
did,
up
however.
at unknown island, and she just tilts her head to the side like she started paying attention at that exact moment.
Yeah, they've so far. Well, he's been so far unsuccessful, but he didn't stop him from buying these two. And he like points at like an island and a dock. Not like in terms of like purchasable land, like the closest you can get to the island Sasha trained at.
Would Ambrose's island be like in the center of this symbol or anything?
It's like they're pointing at it, like because the island,
Okay.
you know, the island's over here.
So they're like making a creation arrow or something.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
I have a question.
Or like if
What's
it's a connect the dots, you know, like that's the next dot you need
constellation?
type thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
have a question. Looking at the map, would Sasha know, like, would see the island and recognize the location, the unknown island, just looking at it?
Yeah,
She would, right?
yeah. The problem is like you can't, as we pointed out, you don't really like physically travel to the island per se, right? Like it's just a speculative point.
No, I understand that. I'm just trying to see if like Sasha would be like, I don't know. She's just looking at the map and she's like, okay.
Okay, so
I understand real estate's not your forte there, Sash.
No, I'm just curious about
But it's this.
that unknown island. That's all.
that's bad.
I think you know.
Oh, I mean, curious as in what happened when they tried to acquire it.
I mean, some people just aren't selling pretty aggressively.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I fucking hate Ambrose, he is at least like on his business for his job. Like,
That's the thing. Some of this boring shit, it's where most kindreds, well, it's where they earn their keep.
mhm.
It's not all blood and death. A lot of more boring stuff, moving beans on an
Assets.
abacus and
Mm. Yeah. All right.
Who have you told about this?
fucking no one.
Why not?
Again, it's family first.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know if I had anything.
No, you do.
I just
And she'll
thought it was
point at
Definitely
peculiar
She'll-
the time.
she'll point out one of the high rises like near downtown. That used to be mine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, this again. I need to
Yeah,
study it
Ruben
more.
Tomlin.
Tomlin?
Ruben Tomlin. Except it's THOMLIN,
Okay,
not
awesome.
TO.
It's not completely.
Ruben
the
Tomlin's
symbol-
the guy's name. I think when he says the full name, the static blokes in both of you react.
Like the Bash
Okay.
Brothers, but the static blokes. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
If we get two more of them, we can form a band.
This name, he's familiar to me.
How?
Relationship with Janet.
Do you think that could be an inn?
That's how she got
They
referred.
You
were
two have
what
saddy face. What's going on?
your kind and your prey call. Intimate.
Oh.
All right.
Oh.
What?
You don't want.
Well, Janet
They-
and Ruben were in a relationship.
The timeline is,
The plot.
well, I don't prescribe to your sense of time, but that part seems irrelevant to this.
No, it's quite
Passing
relevant.
ships, as it were.
I mean, their connection could be a
They knew
button
each
we could
other.
push on Ruben,
For a while,
like if he actually cared about her.
and they.
He's still human.
I mean,
You'll recall Janet is
plenty of
wicked
humans are
dead
much
and
less
first
human than
tried to
him.
recruit her.
Yeah.
Wicked Dead.
remember Hitler? He was human. I'm thinking.
So this.
Sorry, I lost everybody there for a second. Am I
Oh,
back?
no.
You're good.
Hello.
No,
Hello?
I.
Okay.
Let's focus on the actual details. Janet
Yeah.
and Ruben were together.
May or may not be useful at some point.
May not.
Yeah.
Maybe they met because of first light. But who knows? It's a connection. But
Or he introduced her.
Was Ruben a patron of the arts?
As you'll recall, Janet was as yeah, I mean, rich douchebag tries to get a trophy artist as
Fuck me. I
the
pull
girlfriend,
out
right?
my phone and I
Tale as
Google
old as time.
Ruben Tomlin.
Yep. Patron of the arts.
Yeah.
Like he donated a bunch of money to her. So where
And I
Anders
also-
was killed,
and then, yeah, and like
that's
At
his.
Janet-
yeah,
That's
he
his
donated a bunch of
museum.
money to her exhibit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Would
That's
Would
Anders'
Sasha-
museum, but
Yeah.
Ruben donated to Janet's installation, as it were.
would Sasha know the name in a artistic context if he wasn't a partisan
Yeah, you can
of
roll
the
your
arts?
performance intelligence. Yeah.
You bet I will. Sorry, I am having a time. Performance? Hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's performance or craft related.
Craft
you know,
visual
and then
arts.
Intelligence.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can-
yeah.
can
Whichever
I
one
use-
is your
Okay. What
Yeah.
is
So,
whatever one
alright.
is your dominant.
According to
performance or
Google,
craft.
it's the age-old story where art patron fucks artist.
Oh,
Yeah.
and probably fucks her up.
Yeah,
in the-
totally not.
Hmm.
Wasn't totally inspired by Vincent D'Onofrio and
I rolled a 4.
his.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. So Ruben Tomlin never put his name on anything. This is not the patron of the arts who like has a museum or a bench named after him. He was more of a like when you were in, maybe not as far back as when you were in art school, but you stayed active in the art scene. And I mean, you're a Toreador. You're still technically active in a sense. The kind of person where like there were whispers about him. If you get his attention, he can make your career type thing. But he very purposely never put his name on stuff. Okay.
So
So there was never a Ruben Tomlinson scholarship, or he usually tried to keep it like low key, but it was like one of those, the people like this exist within every scene. If you're a musician, you want to get heard by you want to get heard by that guy, because if you hear him, he's got connections to the business. He a little bit of that sort of thing, where he's like a philanthropist, so called, but he's not doing it to like launder his reputation in a visible way. He's doing, I mean, this is probably going a little bit outside the purview, more of an inference, but probably more doing it to somebody like that is, they're either they really do genuinely have a passion and love for the arts, and so they don't need their name on anything, right?
Okay.
It's like how they just found out all of the stuff Samuel L. Jackson has been donating to. It's like something like 200 charities. Like they just now found out because Denzel Washington outed him. And he just read off everything he donates to. You genuinely have a passion, or you're trying to manipulate stuff without getting caught. It's like pretty much there's no in between.
Okay. Okay, so it's something that Sasha could infer.
You want access, in other words, like somebody like that wants access to that world, and currency is how they gain access.
Okay.
And it's disgusting, but it would be how Epstein operated.
Oh.
Sasha.
And
Sasha just
ran in the same circles.
Sasha just says, if we need to get Thomlin's attention, I could probably help with that.
Yeah.
Let's keep that
simmering. Who are the arts? Yeah.
Let's keep that idea simmering.
Yeah.
It would be it would be a way that would be more under the radar than just going in guns blazing, which feels kind of weird to be suggesting something like that,
it's
being
fine.
who I am, but it also makes sense being who I am. So, there is that.
Okay. Interesting. That is definitely, there's a string there, I think.
If you need any help, I've stolen from a lot of people who collect art.
Does not surprise me at all. Anything else?
Anything else, Wretch? Anything that we can not about Ruben, but
anything
what's
else
been going on in the city
months?
since we've been captured?
2 fucking months.
2 months.
Yeah. So I thought the Ruben Tomlin thing was relevant to
It definitely
in some
seems
way,
that
just
way.
felt one of those too many coincidences is a connection,
100%, yeah.
But I'm betting on Gould bit the hand that fed him. Got bigger, got
too big
had
for
a bigger appetite than what Anders could provide, and I think he flipped and went to First Light, or First Light came to him and's got something on him. One of those.
If he flipped in
thing.
2012 or around that time, it's totally possible that's whenever they were first getting in and they needed the foothold.
And who knows who else he brought down with him.
Yeah.
Me.
I'm gonna grab some pictures of this room.
I noticed it. Ruben owned a couple of the warehouses. Went huffing and puffing to find Sam.
I hate ghouls sometimes. Not Sam, just other ghouls. But the ghoul network, that's probably what he used to get all that information, which means all the kindred that were taken down, they're around the same time I was.
I bet you if you circle all the properties on this map that Ruben owns, you'd see a lot of former kindred properties. A lot of them that came down after the Giovanni collapse.
I mean, yeah, she'll do her finger around the area that was Giovanni held. That was the Giovanni area, and I mean,
How
have-
long has Ruben?
I hate to
been-
say it, but this is one of those parts where D. Wayne, Daryl could be useful.
For
Mhm.
sure. Yeah. How long has
When he
Ruben
wasn't getting his
been
ass beaten in
active.
Fortnite or whatever.
as a
I'm sorry.
ghoul.
as a person? Because if he was a ghoul,
I don't
stop
think that
aging.
long.
Yeah.
But
And
as soon as you stop
aging once
taking,
you Google blood.
but as soon
yeah,
as
but
you
and then you
don't have
start
the
aging.
blood,
started,
yeah.
yeah.
Can I do like a roll to? Because I mean, Ashley
so
knew
it's at least
Anders.
14 years.
Ashley knew Anders.
Ruben's been active for at least 14 years. So what about Anders?
Ashley knew Anders. Could I do like a roll to figure out how old he is?
Yeah,
Because
because if he's
Anders
like,
only
old?
died a couple
100
months ago,
if
so
he's 100-year-old ghoul, he's got to be making sure he's keeping a supply handy.
Yes.
What
Ooh.
what would that be?
I mean-
Intelligence, politics.
You're so either politics
Medical?
or literally you can use your if you have like contacts roll or reputation or those things like that.
Status?
Your backgrounds. Which
I have
background?
status.
Status, like yeah. So you can do status. You can do a status intelligence because that implies that like your sort of direct connection to all that the whole world is informing it.
Hey, 4 dots in status.
You can do you can do politics, which is kind of a zoomed out,
Yeah.
but like literally this is directly your shit, so I would use your
Yeah.
status and intelligence.
Especially since he's part of the same, like he would.
Yeah,
be,
he's literally your clan too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys move in the same
Oh no,
goal.
like status is going to give you a way more informed.
Oh yeah. 4, 5, 6. I got a crit. So 4,
Hell yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8. 8 with a
Nice.
crit.
Nice.
So what was the question and
So
what's the
trying to figure out how long Ruben has been, or how long Ruben was Anders
Ghoul.
Ghoul, and if he had gone to somebody else after he got recruited.
Because Anders is gone.
with a crit?
Absolutely.
Yeah, with a crit. 8 with a crit.
Okay, so it's one of those things where like
But Anders only died like
Not even a year
a year
ago?
ago.
Yeah.
A year ago.
Yeah, about a year ago. So do you ever have like one of those things where like you just know it, but you forget you know it? And then
Yeah.
like suddenly something
All
happens.
the
and
time.
it's bam.
Yeah.
And you're just like, what the you're like, oh shit, Ruben, that
That little fucker.
Weasley guy that was always following him around, like something like that.
Yeah.
That kicks in. You can actually see Ruben in your mind's eye. First and foremost, he's a ginger, so not to be trusted.
No, of course. No soul.
Already has no soul. Yeah.
Sorry, El.
Sorry, El.
We love you. Our favorite soulless ginger.
No, so he's got the sort of like a ruddy complexion, sanguine as it were, even into ghouldom, and like the really sort of tight, almost like Caesar haircut of like curls, sort of like thin fit build, and around like 6'1" in height, often seen wearing like white or like light gray or light tan suits that were like a decades ago fashion. Like every era you encountered him, it was just like a decades old so sort of perpetually, and usually like the full suit, but then a plain undershirt, like even a graphic tee or something like that. So like he just pops back into your mind. He was a accountant and financier prior to being Gould. You remember this kind of distinctly, like he was actually like really just had a head for numbers, one of those people, right? Like just really astute, really just it's the feat is actually called a head for numbers in another game. So he just really had this mind for numbers. They just spoke to him like a second language. Went into accounting, but did it because that was the practical route he was supposed to go, but always actually really wanted to be like a musician, because music's also math. Favored the keyboard, as you recall. Would play piano at like functions and stuff like that. Liked jazz a lot. And like just suddenly this just snaps all the way back to you. And he was Anders' like main dude since the 80s. And so he was like doing a business and like, you know, in his pre-Ghoul life in like the 70s and stuff. Probably one of those sort of people who resisted the hippie, you know, like, he
was a yuppie.
Resisted the hippie movement, you know, was yuppie, right? Like,
yeah, he was a hippie. He was probably one of those hippie to yuppie guys.
Yeah, exactly. And you could
think
almost
Barney. Think Barney from How I Met Your Mother. Because before Golden,
oh my God, don't put that evil on me.
Like,
don't hijack the mental image I have of
We
Barney
can't make this guy NPH. That's not. I can't. I won't allow.
No.
But
He's a
specifically
national
Barney.
treasure.
But specifically Barney, like before he met all those people.
When he's got like the tweed jacket and the goatee and the ponytail.
Yeah.
So always wanted to, you know, like he said that musician-y wanted that, but had the family pressure, had to go to college and get a real degree. So you can almost remember him being a little bit of like a pseudo elitist artsy sort. And so there is a sincerity there in the interest in art. But the vampire world kind of tends to corrupt things that you actually love, and you know. But yeah, he was Anders' guy.
Like 30s in the 70s, I'd assume.
What's that? Yeah,
probably in his 30s in the 70s.
Would have been the early 80s. Would have been 30.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but he's probably still in his 30s.
He's still appears in his 30s. Yes.
Yeah, still looks to be. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe he ate. I'm just gonna so that we can streamline the description when you encounter him in the future. He had a gap in Ghoul blood for a little bit. His hair is actually like turned white or started to like get flecks of whitening and stuff like that. He aged into his like mid 40s because the years try to catch up quicker depending. So he had a lapse in blood there and tried to go clean for a while. What's that?
I'm just thinking, well, I mean, did he deliberately go clean? Or, I mean, because we found Anders as an art piece. He may have had to find a new source. And in that time, he would have started aging before he found his new vampire daddy or what have you. Sauce master.
Don't say it like that. Now you're making me feel weird about turning Sam into a fucking ghoul.
You can't say that for me. You can't say that. Jaq is dying. Jaq is dying laughing.
Sauce master? Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
so like
that's not it's not funny at all. Not.
She'll explain the whole connection.
Yeah, that's terrible, Rory. I would have went with Sauce Boss instead.
I hate
Ooh,
it
that's
here.
Fair enough. That does rhyme better. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides all that, he's
Still get the
known.
alliteration.
He's been embedded with some of the most powerful
Oh,
and
he's been in elite.
Yeah, he's been in the circles. Yeah.
circles.
Yeah, he's been in
He's
not like
us.
Elysium,
He's
Elysium
known
proper.
all our money.
This guy has more status than I do. Like,
Not like Elysium, because Elysium can there's a specific
Yeah.
place, but then you can also refer to calling Elysium, right?
Yeah.
He's been in Elysium.
Yeah.
Like he's been there,
Yeah.
at one point or another. And if he's flipped,
He was probably at the party for William whenever he got Primogen.
Yeah. So party to that and your crit. He was not there when you became Primogen, and he has been missing since before Anders went missing. Because as you'll recall,
Anders
the
has
whole
been
beginning of
missing.
this,
Well,
Anders
people
went
have
missing
seen-
at the beginning, the entire beginning of the Chronicle, right? Like
Yeah.
Anders was missing. You kind of, he went.
he went
Ruben
missing a year
disappeared.
ago,
Yeah,
a little over a
went-
year ago.
Ruben kind of fell out of the circle, quote unquote, like probably about 6 months to a year before Anders went missing. Suspiciously, 6 months to a year before Anders went missing.
I mean,
The how Anders went missing never really got answered.
it's probably
Or who
too
done it
simple
at all.
that Robert's his new supplier.
Mm.
It seems too
Or
easy.
your brother.
And
Or
and
it
it's-
could be
it's-
Leland. He is still out there
wasn't
somewhere.
it implied that Leland was the one who tortured Anders?
I think so.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds to go through the notes, but I think that's correct.
That's before your time.
I took notes on thing. I went back and watched.
So you went back and watched everything?
I did homework,
All right.
Michael.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure I implied that Leland was the one
that does feel right. Yeah.
who made Anders into art.
Yeah.
'Cause that wasn't the
and-
real Leland we dealt with, unfortunately. So
At the time, Robert was thought to still be dead
Yeah.
during the Camp Chronicle when we
days,
first started. Yeah. And we didn't have the Robert connection to First Light until, well, I mean, I reestablished Robert pretty early on, didn't I? When I blew up the bar.
Then he was alive, and then the First Light connection happened later, I think. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is good. This is
more and
information
more
we need.
Ruben
This
the
is
thread.
information we need for the Primogen meeting. I'm calling a fucking meeting.
Probably a good idea. Yeah.
You're going to be there, Reg.
Do you remember, I mean, we're already on memory lane here, but do you remember how you met me? Sasha, I was in Annabelle's bar.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. That rings a bell. I
was on my
realize
lunch break.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was meeting you when I met you.
For some reason, I thought you were just part of the basement crew.
No.
No. Wait,
I defected from a previous arrangement. You were cooler than who I used to be working for, and who I used to be working for is on the Primogen Council. You might not want me there.
Why? Who were you working for?
Probably not. Annabelle.
Hold on. Son Newberry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my second. Yeah, my first Catherine.
She's going to take a step back and just look at Wretch. Have
It's
you been
the sort of
spying
thing
on me?
At the time, you weren't on Sun's radar. I was
I'm
spying on
it
someone
now.
else. Hell no.
No.
Back
That's
then,
true.
I was watching Annabelle.
Who's also on the council.
When you're on the council, you're just
a bigger target.
On someone's fucking radar.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you were watching Annabelle, you weren't watching us. So
No.
I
told you back then I liked how you operated, and
we're super fucking cool.
The whole exit strategy thing was hilarious.
I mean, his name is Jason, and he calls himself Son. He's a.
I mean, that's just Melkavian bullshit.
Wait a minute. His name is Jason?
Yeah.
Please don't say that in front of him, like PB&J, and she'll just stare at Rory.
No, what? I've already forgotten what his name was.
I don't control my mouth. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
You are the only person who controls your mouth.
Well, technically.
For someone so smart,
we'll just like look at Sasha.
for someone so smart, that's the dumbest thing I've heard you say in a while. And then she turns to Reg and says, "Did you ever mention what your deal with Annabelle was back then? I don't remember."
She thought I was working for her. I was working for Son.
You're okay. Yeah. Well.
I mean,
okay.
Listen, like
I wasn't. It's the sort of thing I shouldn't have said right now, because now you're thinking I still work for Son and I'm doing that.
I'm not thinking that at all. I trust you implicitly. You've proven yourself over and over again. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm still not thinking it.
All right,
I mean,
that's good.
Sasha just looks at Reg and says, "I could probably take you in a fight, so."
Only if you see me coming, Sasha. He gives you a pretty intense deadpan.
I'm fucking with you, man. And she's just laughing the entire time.
No, it's a great joke. It's just if you see me coming, you can take me out.
But what's been happening in the city?
Yeah.
So Ruben's active again. That's how seems he went on a cooling off period for the last year. Tracking down Sam, I stumbled on his name. Owned a couple of the warehouses. Yeah.
Okay.
First Light's trying to entrench themselves harder. The Kevin Jackson's. It's one of those things where it would be political suicide for him to admit First Light under his watch is getting a foothold. So he's been moving.
He lets them get a bigger foothold because he's a fucking
Well, that's the thing, is he hasn't declared all-out war on them, which would help the whole stopping them. So he's taken to the more guerrilla route, right? Conscripting coteries like your own that have been varying degrees of effective to do specific missions for him. But I think the First Light's got more help than just your sire.
They definitely
I think they've got
Robert.
I think they've got
alluded to it.
I think they've got more help from Kindred.
There are definitely other Kindred on their payroll, for lack of a better word. Possibly things other than Kindred. Maybe some Fae. I'm not completely sure.
There's a stink of infernalism.
That's
getting outside my expertise, but
I think that's me.
One of the warehouses I went to. Look, I can tear apart about 30 fat guys cosplaying as a paramilitary group. On my lunch break.
For sure, yeah.
like fuck ice. I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means. The point is I was I had to go to this one warehouse, and it was alarmingly unguarded, which naturally makes me more paranoid. So I took my time with that one, and there was something in there. I didn't stick around to deal with it, but I remember the smell, worse than Dwayne.
Smell of what?
Rotting meat,
Okay.
old death, and something else. Something chemical. Something that, if I was still alive, would have burnt out the old factory center. The sort of thing that if you inhale it, you fall down, Chemical,
I might want to
bad.
take a look at that.
It, sort of thing that, like, you know how before you sink your fangs into somebody's neck, well, maybe not. He turns he turns from you as he says that. And, and he looks at Ashley, right before you sink your fangs into somebody's neck, you can taste their sweat.
Yeah.
You get a sense of them. Yeah. You kind of taste where they come from, right?
Yeah.
Blue collar worker, you can get a sense of their toil.
You guys act like I don't bite people. I bite people. God.
Yeah, we get it. You're all vicious, and you if you go after some hoi polloi high society, somebody you can taste the expensive cologne and perfume, and even before and then you get the blood in it. It's like a refraction of it. That chemicals kind of invaded me. I wasn't breathing as a rule. I don't feel the need to blush. What good is it going to do me anyway with this? But it forced its way in me. I felt my own blood, my own vitae sort of retreat, wither.
Like a chemical weapon going after.
No. It was, like I said, death, that old death, decay, and then it turned putrid and chemical.
Well, I mean, I'm absolutely curious. Probably going to take a look at that.
How about we go into the death trap?
I mean,
it was a
that's
thing.
good
I saw its eyes.
Is there something still in there? Oh, well, shit. Okay.
I don't know if it's still in there. Fuck if it is. I saw its eyes, though.
I don't know.
Yellow. Sick yellow.
There's still so much information we don't have.
True.
Man.
I can feel
Not so much
myself
glowing
searching
as-
solutions, and I can't fucking find the pieces.
Given my background with studying things and the
Anyway,
knowledge
it was
of the
guarding some
occult-
First Light stuff. I got out of there. Sam wasn't. I left. And you said, I'm sorry.
Oh, given my knowledge of the occult and the books that I would have read from Dr. Traum, is there anything that I can connect?
You can roll an occult intelligence.
I would
do you
love
have
to roll an occult intelligence.
What's your specialty?
My
I mean, I would-
specialty is artifacts, my good
I would
man.
also love to roll, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
And blood magic, parapsychology, changelings, mages. Those are my specialties.
Say them again.
Blood magic, parapsychology, changelings, mages.
I'll give you blood magic.
I mean, What's my hunger at? It's 3 again, isn't it? Yes. Good.
Okay, 6 with 2 criticals.
Damn.
6 with 2 criticals? You mean 4? So it's
Or yeah, sorry, 4 with 2 criticals. I can do math.
So hold on. All right. How
Is it
many
6
dice
total?
have the hold
Okay,
on.
there are 4 dice with the symbol. 2 of them also have the little stars.
Okay,
those
so
two
the
become
2
4.
with the stars are 4, and then you have how many others without the
others.
stars? 2
So
others.
6.
So you have 6.
Yes.
6 total.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I was
6 with a crit.
I can do math the first
With
time.
2
I shouldn't have
crits.
doubted myself.
It was
Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna bother trying to. I got 2.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
Would Sasha? Would everyone
your
have gotten
6?
their? Sorry. Would
Finish your
would
question. Go ahead.
would Ratch have given us our new phones already at this point? I was just
Yeah, you have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He delivered them now. Basically, he would have given them to you.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess I overlooked that part.
I just, for the sake of a mental picture, Sasha is doing something in the corner with her phone.
Candy Crush.
Listen, motherfucker.
No,
No,
it's
she is
it's
doing
the
something on the
Disney match game.
Shelly, why are you attacking me? I thought we were friends. But also, I
I
played
would
that game.
never-
It's really cute.
It is really cute.
It sounds like a halaku. It's a type of
Okay.
demon.
all right. Sounds like on me is Halaku. Read about it a little bit with the doctor.
It's the death thing that gives it away.
Yeah, they stinky motherfuckers.
They're basically the
What?
Grim Reapers of demons.
What?
If demons were the Grim Reaper, I shouldn't say
Yeah.
the Grim Reaper of demons, like they reap demons. It's like if the Grim Reaper were a demon rather than some like this is
Yeah, some kind of
So
demon.
it's
like
a demon.
they'd be, essentially so a lot of demonic origins, if they're not created by demons, if they're like an OG demon, they're fallen angels.
Yeah.
And Halaku would have been the angels of when the angels of death fell, they became these.
Okay, cool.
What?
So that explains why I don't know anything, because that's not my area. There's a reason there's an alternate version of me who's like all about demons, because we're very different people.
Yeah, this would be like
wouldn't that would be that
It was probably
clan that one kindred that we passed with. You
met a
worked
Bali.
with for
Bali. Oh, yeah.
Damon.
Damon, yeah, Mr. I'm totally a gangrel, no, but not really.
Yeah.
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 That's his shit, right?
I mean, his clan shit to a degree, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, that other version of me I can feel it just radiating off of him the time. He is deep, like 6 dicks deep in the demonology.
It's almost like it would really suck. Like, how way into thaumaturgy and blood magic you are. Like, what if there's like a version of you who's like that into demons?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, it was like, that tracks shit.
Yeah, and then there's the other version of me who's still a fucking mage, and both of them are working with Robert, as far as I can tell.
Enemy of my enemy. Well, so like also if you hate Robert, what if they have like daddy's home, like yay type of vibe with him here?
Ew.
Getting like a psych read off Demon Me was a whole but Mage Me is flat out stated he's going to kill anything and everything I have ever loved, may ever love, so on and so forth.
I could probably take him.
He's a human, so probably.
He's a mage.
I said what I
Okay.
said.
True. All right. Let's.
Oh yes, what else is going on in the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Catching back up. Annabelle's completely acting oblivious to everything, and she's talking about throwing a huge party.
Of course.
Yeah.
To celebrate what?
Being an oblivious bitch.
Herself.
Or don't
Apparently,
need,
the succubus club's coming to town. They're looking on
Toreador-
franchising.
Toreador don't need a reason to celebrate.
But the succubus club's coming to town. They're looking on franchising. I guess she's like throwing her hat in the race as a candidate to be the local manager, whatever. I'm
Interesting.
and oh yeah, your ex-boyfriend's trying to cause a start a whole civil war.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Orange?
Yeah.
Maya, so apparently he's reached he's becoming kind of popular with the anarchs. And
Wasn't he working for?
Yeah, it turns out that was like some sort of a mercenary thing, just to kind of he did kill a bunch of first lighters.
Anarchy.
Interesting.
So maybe he
But then he
hasn't
also
completely broken back.
killed. But then he also killed a couple of whips and stuff. So
Wait,
who knows? Where
he
this
killed a
fucking
bunch of
head is.
whips?
Couple. I think one of
No.
them was Sons, actually. And he just starts laughing.
Holy shit. No,
Sasha also laughed.
that's okay.
The man seems hell-bent on causing
Maybe he's reachable.
No,
I
probably
think
not.
he's a problem, but a funny one at least.
The anarchs, huh?
Yeah, they like that he spit in the eye of the Camarilla.
What other whip did he kill?
I'd have to look into it. Rumors, and gotta substantiate them.
All right.
Couldn't have been Annabelle's because that's Sasha.
Turns out you're
And-
dead. Who knew?
Technically,
And-
yes.
And Ashley doesn't have one yet, so
Right.
That is apparently new information to me. I didn't realize I had a title.
Weren't you
Whoops,
like
my
I
player.
swear we went over that a while ago. It's been that
I
long.
don't
Yeah.
I don't
Old
remember it
notes, I'm
happening.
telling you.
I would
Tell my old
remember
notebooks,
something
man.
important.
So I didn't just
No.
lose one notebook. I lost two, by the way.
She
Oh,
no,
I've got them both.
I think what it is because I have the lore sheet, the intern. So she's not a whip, she's an intern. So she's just like not actually that
We got to
important.
upgrade at some point, right? So let's go ahead and take a
Yeah.
quick break before we wrap up the session because stretching and hydration.
woo.
I actually wanted to take a break like an hour ago, and then we kept talking.
Sometimes
Oh,
you
no,
gotta
it's only
talk.
17 minutes ago. I'm only 17 minutes off. Yeah, so let's go ahead and take our break real quick. Take this moment to do some self-care, y'all. Get some water, stretch, tell someone you care about that you love them. We'll see you.
Love
I
you.
love you.
BRB.
Take care. We'll be right back.
And
So
Welcome back,
We are
everyone.
on the air, it looks like.
Yes.
Woo!
Okay.
And of course, I could afford myself more of my tasty beverage while I was at AFK, but instead I do it right now.
sometimes you just get thirsty.
Yep, it's
Mhm.
true. All right. There's a lot to digest. I think we need to.
hmm
We need a plan.
I've been thinking I need time. I need time to dive into whatever this ritual they're performing could be about
Mhm.
and how it involves or does not necessarily actively involve Ambrose's island. But do you guys remember those black hole things we countered?
There was one in the Overlook Tavern,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Like they're here. Well, I think there was one here, and if
There
you
was one in the museum. That's how we first
and they,
figured it out.
I mean, with some extrapolation, it seems like they're going to be surrounding this symbol they're putting together as some sort of shielding. So whatever they're
Protection?
creating, they don't want it to get out of this area.
So it's some kind of protection thing?
Yeah, sorta.
What are they
That's the question.
protecting
I don't
or
know.
wanting to contain?
They've got to be trying to create something problematic for to have this kind of containment, because those void points for a term aren't good. Like being near those was not a good fucking time at all.
No.
So,
No, it definitely wasn't.
so those are dangerous to have just sitting around as a way to prevent whatever this is going to do from escaping into the wider city and the world at large.
Mhm.
So that's a problem. I need to fucking figure out what that's about.
Yeah. Okay.
And I need to speak to the Primogen Council and possibly get the prince involved. So
I should probably touch base with Rebecca and see if the werewolves have picked up on anything specific that might be helpful for us.
Jaq.
Yeah.
I mean, you're familiar with some of the things that keep popping up. I maybe helping Rory with this ritual.
Hey, dream team right here.
Honestly, you may be better at research than I am. You have a full ass college degree and all that shit.
I just spent a couple decades doing some research. It's kind of all that I did for a long time. I got you.
I mean, help is always appreciated.
And I mean, Sasha, you could easily talk to Annabelle about what's going on and maybe figure out plan.
I have some ideas about how to leverage connections in the art world too, if we need it.
That might be great to kind of
Mm-hmm.
get
Establish
Ruben out.
myself.
Yeah, and learn everything we can about Ruben without pulling too many direct strings.
It's literally the most subtle thing I could think of doing.
Yeah.
Which is saying a lot.
God forbid that I'm the one saying this, but like political leverage is useful.
Sasha does this look at Rory like
Look, I know.
the expression of like, I've been saying this the whole time, asshole.
I hate it, but it's useful. Doesn't work on me particularly. But
Say
other-
it.
There's
Just
that
say it. I'm right.
You're hot. Yeah. But
also I think it
Fuck
might be
off.
time to go through deeper into what William was getting up to on his free time.
we still haven't gone through everything you packed up, have we?
No.
We need to do that.
That's a
I mean,
perfect
if he had
thing for
a
you to do.
if he had a copy of a page of the Book of Nod, that
Oh shit! Really?
oh, I thought I told you that. Yes. It had its own it had its own translation. Though. It looks like he was researching it about
Not necessarily William. Somebody like he came into possession of, you know.
yeah. He had it at the house
He may
whenever
have been holding it for someone smarter than him. That seems likely.
yeah.
Stole it from someone smarter than him.
But that too. Hey.
Hey, sometimes that's what you gotta do.
If I remember the notes, there were a bunch of notes in the margin. I mean, you alluded to antediluvians.
I mean,
being
that's
the
the
sleepers.
obvious answer, but the obvious answer is not all. I mean, Murphy's Law is Murphy's Law, but it's not always
Well,
right.
Whoever wrote the notes on the copy of a page
No, it's not. Hold on.
thought
Occam's razor.
that the
Occam's razor,
sleepers were
But
the sleepers were people with power or would have power and come
Rachel.
into it.
Yeah.
The little girl, yeah. But that could easily be so many different.
I mean, it could be anyone, but if
But-
we have a viable candidate, it's her.
I don't even know if she's alive.
I think
You
she
do?
is. I don't. I mean, she's such a unique being. Whatever happened to your friend, I think she managed to survive it. I can feel it. And yeah. I feel like if she had died, good old Bob would have popped his head up again.
Bob.
The nothing.
Oh, wait, what?
She's part of it.
Yes. One of the rear view mirrors.
Ah, sweet
Rory.
Jesus. Of course I spoke it into being, didn't I?
Like,
What are you talking about?
oh, you're not. You're. Hang on, let me. Rory Teague, come on down. And he's got like the tall.
Jesus Christ.
If
Why-
you're talking about killing some young girl with way too much power for your plane of existence, you might be right.
That's too fucking funny.
Did you? Now the guess is, are you over? Or now we have to figure out, are you over or under?
I hate you so much.
You have
those
a
of you
face.
who are static aligned, hear static coming from the mirror Rory suddenly gazes at. Just like
Rory,
Can you turn that down?
Mm.
Do I hear this though? Like I've had encounters. I've had one encounter maybe with someone trying to talk to me through TV.
you
I
have
remember
had
correctly.
encounters with the nothing. You know what? Fuck it. Both of you hear the nothing, and you two get static. I like it. That's an even split, 2 and 2. I love that. You hear the full Bob Barker. You get everything I just said to Rory. You hear
The full
Yeah.
Bob.
Okay. The full.
You get the full Bob.
Okay.
You never go full Bob, but you never go full Bob.
Full Bob Bill.
I mean, you're not going to tell me straight, but
He does that thing where he walks from like one reflection and then like, is gone. And then he picks up in another reflection. He kind of is like circling around you.
her name was Rachel, right? I'm not pulling that
Yeah.
out of my ass. Okay.
Rachel, or
Yeah.
were you talking about Tilly?
Oh, Tilly,
Why is
yeah.
Tilly?
Yeah.
So I am pulling Rachel out of my ass. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Rachel's your contact. Tilly's
So-
the.
Yeah.
Rebecca's the contact. I don't know where Rachel came from.
Is Rachel the girl you embraced who you shouldn't have?
No,
Ashley's niece? No, I don't think so.
no.
Literally
Who is
pulling names
Rachel?
out of
That's in my
the-
other
I
notebook.
don't
What was
know.
Ashley's niece name?
Rachel from Friends,
That's
maybe. I
Stone.
don't know, man.
Lizzie.
Lizzie. That's right.
All right.
Lisbeth.
Libby.
Right?
No,
Go back.
she was
Libby.
Libby.
Hold on,
I
hold on,
named
hold
her.
on, hold on. And cut and
Yeah.
Tilly. All right, and we're good now. Put that edit
Yes,
that in.
Tilly. No,
Yeah,
Tilly's.
Tilly.
I understood
Well,
who you were
added in
talking about, though, so I didn't correct
Yes,
you.
okay.
But yeah, Tilly.
So you're not gonna tell me straight. There's no but did you kill Tilly?
He is now Drew Carey as he like walks through one like reflection
Wait,
into
which-
another.
Which
Third
Drew
base
Carey?
says-
Fat Drew
Which
Carey?
area? Which area?
No.
Fat Drew Carey or
Price is
skinny
Right,
Drew Carey?
Price is Right, Drew Carey.
The
so
creepiest
skinny.
looking, whichever one is the creepiest looking to you.
Oh, Zimpic.
Like-
Okay.
Yeah, so he's got to be like the nothing is always like uncanny valley when you encounter it. Like it takes on these masks of these recognizable icons because itself doesn't have a form, so it just takes forms, and it usually plucks them from your mind or memories or somebody's in the area's mind or memories.
Okay.
And by
Great. Well,
watch a little bit too much of the Game Show Network, don't we there, Rory? Sorry, I just the Bob Barker talking to you in a threatening, sort of ethereal manner is one of the most terrifying things to me in a weird way. Like it's one of those like Black Mirror sort of things where you're just like, this would be highly unsettling if Bob Barker is just like menacing me and
Tell me
threatening
about
me
it.
with otherworldly supernatural violence.
oh
That
yeah.
would
So alive then. Great. That's good. I guess.
And I'm disappointed that you keep her location from me. Apparently, that old bastard was pretty good at navigating the gauntlets, metaphorically and physically. Literally speaking, in a sense.
Always happy to disappoint you.
The static is moving around the other two.
Can you tell the static to fuck off?
Yeah, this is getting a little painful and kind of weird.
Oh, it's like a whining, like pitchy static too. It's just like
Yeah.
it's terrible.
Listen, mon ami, if I wanted to listen to something whine, I'd go to a club. Or put on a politician's speech.
Interesting. That's great. Okay. Yeah, I guess you seem to be having an adverse effect on my infected friends. So, are we done here?
Dude, you're bumming out the lesbians.
In the words of the Virgin Mary, come again.
Oh, you don't know. Well, it's not my secret to tell. I mean, fucking figure it out.
Oh, they can't see me.
No, they can't. So could you
So that's
get
where
on
you're
with
hiding.
your business?
Neither could Sasha until you talked to her. So,
No.
Is he coming
I've
across
talked
on
to
a
them
mirror?
before. Something's changed in you. What's changed? He's now like sort of like pacing back and forth.
changes.
Oh, he's definitely Bowie now.
Oh my God,
changes
no.
like the radios in the cars like start playing changes.
Oh God.
And he is Thin White Duke version of Bowie, which is
Aw.
also it's the most alarming version of Bowie. It's when he
No
almost
version of
starved
Bowie
himself
is
to death.
alarming.
All
to
he
me.
did
I think that
was
it's just
eat hot
sad.
peppers and milk and
Yeah.
cocaine. Like that's all he did.
He makes me very sad.
It was. Oh, he's got great tunes from that era, but yeah.
Yeah.
Now he's the Thin White Duke, and he's. So that's where you're hiding. Fantastic.
I'm not hiding.
Not you. My most disappointing of friends.
You can put pieces together.
He just sort of steps backwards and fades out of the mirror, and the static goes away.
Well, that's good. Now
What a
my
piece of
hearing
shit.
isn't fucked.
Oh, what was that?
So I'm gonna sort of like look. I'm gonna look at Jack and Ashley, but also look between them, sort of like trying to actively address the static man incarnate. Your
The Voltron.
former boss, I guess, has figured out where you're hiding.
The one that shot me?
No, I'm talking to your passenger.
Oh,
So this is where things get complicated.
Uh-oh.
Who summoned
Ashley and
Admiral
Jack both feel this
I rolled a
compulsion. This.
Oh boy.
Do we have a heart out for you, Shelley?
It's fine.
In 10
I feel like
minutes?
an
I'm
hour.
good.
Yeah.
You both feel this compulsion, the way that anyone who's ever had like an idea that just infests them, and they have to get it out, whether it's something you have to write or a painting or a picture or a song, or even if it's just like like a like you really want to write this adventure for your RPG or a story you really want to tell a friend. If you've ever had that moment of just like where creativity has possessed you and you are no longer in control, it has to be made. You both have that moment. And Rory witnesses what it must have been like for Janet some nights. Both Rory and Sasha witness what it must have been like for Janet some nights. Your brain is cast back to the apartment with all the pictures and then all the spirals and stuff. You both begin drawing spirals and like crude attempts at pictures and like I'd almost call them like hieroglyphics and stuff like that. Like this has happened to you once before too, Ashley. When you channeled but this is worse, different. This isn't
the other
opening
time was
yourself.
like a vision. This time it's
it's this compulsion, and both of you you're scrawling in the dirt and the gravel. You grab shards of glass, like busting out a window, and you begin like scraping into whatever surface you can. Your blood kind of streaming down this like shard of glass or whatever and just kind of becoming part of it. And you create this purely surreal, three-dimensional exhibit. You
Sasha?
twist metal with your beast comes out in a primal state. Normally your beast communicates in a way, at least if it talks to you, it might give you urges, that you sort of translate into maybe a form of communication. If your beast is communicating right now, it is only growls and screams as if it is in agony. as if your very vitae is trying to burst from your body. And like the art that you're trying to contain and not being capable of, you're kind of not capable of containing your beast right now either. Your hair gets frazzled, your eyes feral, like these, you're not quite frenzying, but it feels sort of like a new version of the Rot Shrek, a new version of Riding the Wave, a different version. Ashley, you've actually experienced something similar to this before when you leaned into the static frenzy. But again, different. And in this frenzy of art and gnashing steel and blood, you create indecipherable masterpiece. It is visual noise. Maybe there's a shape of a face here. Maybe there's, in the way that you're making pictures when you're staring at clouds. This is modern art. This is a Pollock kindred style. And you have toppled a car, not realizing it, beyond your normal frenzied strength, by the way. Like you've toppled a car, you've crunched pieces of metal and bent bars, like you've done the insane. And you've made it manifest.
I think I might have triggered a seizure or something in our friends.
And at the end of it, you just both sort of like fold inward on yourself and crumple to the ground.
Yeah. Would I have experienced something like this? Storyteller?
Did the static man ever possess you to try to make?
Okay, so this isn't an artist thing; it's a static man thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
The static man doesn't say anything to you, Ashley. To you, Jaq, it says, "I'm sorry." And
can I talk back?
Yeah. It's
all right.
hard to talk.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. So that's what Mr. Grimm says. The static man says, good. You didn't explode. And staring at the art, Sasha and Rory, it vibrates. This whole sort of corridor of wreckage that you're in, this hallway of wreckage that you're in has become like a three-dimensional Escher piece, but without any real discernible forms. Like every now and then you can.
I wonder. I don't. I'm going to make.
Can I roll to interpret art? Can I roll? Can I figure out some sort of way to process this?
All right. And I'm going to put my arm around Sasha, and we're gonna rise into the air to get a better view on this.
Ooh, that's cool. It is Sasha, you don't have to roll because this is something as an artist you are intimately familiar with.
I have to roll. I'm not an artist.
Okay. Okay. I'm okay.
This is what it's like if you were to somehow take like brainstorming itself, like the concept of brainstorming, and you were to actually be able to concentrate it and put it on a page, or this is what it would look like. A thousand incomplete thoughts stringing together and branching out and looping back on themselves and twisting around and struggling to make form and shape.
Okay, is there anything I can do to
It is the
So, pitch time. I have a deduction specialty. Can I roll investigation with my deduction specialty to try to deduce what I'm looking at? Hell yeah.
Great idea.
Let's see.
Matthew, you're not being shown and they can't hear you, by the way.
Oh no.
A refresh will do it, I think.
Yeah, I gotta grab a pile of dice anyway, so like.
Yeah.
Three.
Not feel, fell.
there
we go. You're back.
Cool.
Woo!
5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna rouse. Do not get hungrier. Nice. I like that. Roll my dice. Whoa, God. Okay. What? Why? What is it? I don't like this. This doesn't feel good.
Yikes.
What'd you get?
Hold on. Let's see.
Okay.
6. This feels incredibly dangerous right now. So I'm going to pad the roll. Reroll the 2 dice that didn't come up with something. 3. Okay. That's going to put me at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 successes. Possible bestial failure twice. We got 2 skulls, baby.
All right. So
I hate statty bullshit. It scares me.
I'm a big supporter of statty bullshit. I came onto this show and I was like, I'm gonna cause more statty bullshit. It's my ultimate goal.
So
I mean, it's still a lot of successes, but oh god, 2 skulls.
your brain harkens back to when you found Janet Wix's corpse, and all of her ideas had exploded out of her brain onto the back of the wall. These are less formed and stuff like that because they're less formed and stuff like that because neither Ashley nor Jaq are artists.
Particularly artistic, yeah.
Right. However, everyone has creativity and capacity to make something, and so it's like this sort of almost like the spark of creativity burning and stuff like that. This is Statty trying to communicate to y'all, to like talk to you. And
What's he saying?
there's a sort of, it makes a sort of sense to you in a weird way. Like when you're just staring at a piece, pick any song, or, like when there's a song that just like hits, like there's something in the way that the guitar, like hits that right pitch or something like that, or there's a lyric that you glom to, and just you keep repeating over and over and over again for like a week. And it seems like it's it seems like it just kind of summarizes how you feel. It just perfectly captures it, and you don't understand it. You go home and you change your MSN instant messenger name to that song lyric. Sorry, did I date myself? It perfectly captured that feeling. You can't. Words and images are attempts at crystallizing the feelings we have when we're making art. This is that without the distraction of word or images. This is that without the hindrance of word or image or sound.
I'm going to penalize
what has been made.
myself here.
What's that?
I'm going to penalize myself a little bit here, maybe. I think Rory goes into a bit of a fugue state and drops Sasha and starts going up and left and right and just taking it all in.
Ow?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, asshole, what the fuck?
I rolled 2 skulls, man. I got to do something with that.
No, Sasha yells, hey, what the fuck, man?
Gone.
No, I know, but she just yells it anyway,
Right.
and it's very loud, and everyone else can hear it if they're, yeah.
Like it's almost when he's like near frenzying, the
Yeah.
veins are popping and the eyes have turned.
I hate this so much.
Yeah.
This is why Sasha is afraid of Rory's magic.
Now that I've dropped my girlfriend from like 40 feet, what's up?
Ow. Oh, that's definitely gonna hurt, motherfucker.
I don't know how high I was, but high enough to hurt.
Yeah.
Take one superficial.
Gotta be
hell,
high
man?
enough to hurt.
Okay, I don't have any. I got nothing. I'll take the one superficial damage from being dropped. Oh, can I? Oh no, I don't have. Does would rapid reflexes help me land?
You land. You know what? You know what? Fine. You land really coolly.
No, not.
You do a tumble.
No, like I don't land coolly. I just land not hurting myself.
Sure. You land on the hood of a car, like so. You do a stunt person land, where you like balance on the hood of the car and roll, and then you know.
Yeah. Is there? Can I put together anything that he's trying to communicate?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
He's asking, where is the line between empowering yourself and overpowering others, and have you found it? He's asking.
Sorry, could you say that one more time? I missed the beginning of it.
Yeah. And Rory
He's asking, where's the line between empowering yourself and overpowering others?
Thank you. I missed empowering yourself. My headphones are working.
The line. Where's the line? Where's the line? The line.
And he's asking, when do ideas do that?
Lines.
Ideas. If you write a story and somebody reads it, you have forced images and thoughts into their brain. Same thing with a song, same thing with a picture. You have hijacked their brainwaves.
Yeah.
He's asking where. He's asking where it comes from. Humanity's ability to impose thoughts into others without directly imposing thoughts into others the way he does. He's asking, where does fear come from? Joy, sadness. They don't come from nothing, he surmises. But nothing has come for them.
So you'll hear Rory say each of those questions aloud and then start staccatoing lines, stories,
The final
positions.
pondering is just a simple why.
Yeah. Just lines, stories, impositions, emotions.
And then
Something, nothing. Why? Why?
and then less direct, it's more of a communication than a like sentence or question or anything like that. It's just this sort of direct understanding that he is afraid as a creature that never feels fear, and he believes that he has spent too long inside Ashley and Jaq respectively, and has sort of begun to gain things that they feel, or not things that they feel, but like he's becoming more human in a sense. He's been in them too long. He's never been inside someone this long. They usually
Burn
Janet
out.
Wicks.
Yeah.
He usually burns them up, or their brains explode, or they commit suicide, or like he's never occupied someone this long. The last time you'll recall, he actually chased you down, right? Because he escaped Janet, right? Like there's something did.
Yeah.
You have an understanding that that wasn't him. That was one of his quote unquote children. That wasn't Static Man.
At the time, I assumed it was him. Okay.
Right. It's more of like a fragment or an avatar.
Yeah.
Not himself. And it's at this point that you realize you have the ability to extract him. That if Jaq and Ashley and you and Sasha agree, you can extract him and bring him here. Whatever that means. He's been in drawings, and you've seen him in shadows and blinks of an eye, and you've met avatars of him. But you have an understanding that
he's feeling fear, but for this entire time, Rory has been...
Fear's not an emotion. He's not used to fear's like a human emotion, right?
Yeah. But the entire time, Rory has been...
Human's an evolutionary thing. He hasn't needed it. Like, it's not something he would have needed.
Trepidatious at best about anything related to the Static Man because of his unknown intentions or inadvertent, like, just by being here, problems he causes. Am I sensing any ill intent from him?
No, but that doesn't mean
a lot. Yeah, but like,
there's no... It's weird. You're almost getting two vibes. You're getting a sort of like a benevolence or an altruism to it, but you're also getting a sort of like aloofness.
Yeah, because we know he used to be like the Nothing's like number one guy.
Yes.
Yes.
But you just had an understanding that he hid from the Nothing.
He hid. If not outright rebelled, he at least like hid himself away.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to look at that in-between point between the two of them again. Go freedom.
You see both Mr. Grimm and Static Man just sort of like a camera frame, when you overlap two film reels and they sort of come into focus. You see that sort of wobbly, and that sort of happens, and you have both of them. You'll note that like Mr. Monsieur Grimm's face is less obscured in shadow under his like ridiculous hat. So like the shadow kind of cuts across this way,
I'm
Still can't make
fixing
out his
him.
eyes, but
If we free you, what then?
Ashley and Jaq hear the response.
I don't know.
Will you now be two? Well, there was
No.
one.
Sorry, what did you say?
Will there now be two where there was one?
I will be me again.
He'll be whole again. He doesn't know what will happen whenever
I hear
he's
him.
reunited.
I can free him.
Don't understand how I became two.
We must be unanimous, but we can free him.
I'm okay with freeing him.
I am too. I trust my friend. Only me.
As a player, I am going to say, as Anne, I'm going to preface this with, I hate to be that guy, but Sasha looks at this entire situation like uncertain what would happen if the two parts were reunited. Like, they don't necessarily know that Sasha has inadvertently created problems by doing something, except maybe Rory, right? But like, it's one of those things where it's like, I've made this mistake before.
We're still,
Like, you know what I mean?
we're just kind of lucky that Sasha never got possessed by the Static Man, by the way. That would have been
horrible.
Angle shooting for it a while, but
That would have been.
I just couldn't make it
awesome for
happen.
me,
Like
so-
I was trying to set up scenarios, and
No,
it
listen.
would have been. Imagine
Sasha-
using your art powers in the Crooked Room with the Static Man. Sorry, go on.
Too powerful, too OP, please nerf. Anyway, Sasha just looks at this situation like she's made her share of mistakes on her own, and she's just like, I don't know if that's a good idea. And
Ashley kind of just looks at you, turns her head, and like she's still laying on the ground, and you see blood is like drying on her face, coming out of her nose, coming out of her ear, like a little bit of a tear coming out of the side of her eye, and she just goes, please,
Sasha,
just this once, agree with us.
One eye will turn to look at Sasha.
Sasha looks at Rory and says,
Trust.
and what if this becomes like a mistake I've made before?
Family.
Well, we know how to contain it, at least.
Not necessary.
The void points. He doesn't want to go back. Or if he does, he's being a
Wouldn't
fucking
either.
pain in the ass about it.
Sasha
Harm not
echoes.
sensed.
Sasha echoes the word back at Rory. She says, "Trust."
Trust.
I
Grim. Family.
Mm.
When did Rory become monosyllabic?
I don't know. I feel like I've heard this before when he's been in one of his like super nerdy like intense study periods. Sasha just says to she can't hear any of the Static Man shit, so she's just kind of like, I don't know what's going on, but I trust. And she looks at Rory and says, do what you need to do.
Consensus.
You're kind is cursed by blood and blessed by blood. Your blood together.
And you look at the center of all four of you, just happen to be standing, and like there's one of the spirals is drawn, and at the center there's just sort of this little divot. You understand implicitly what you need to do is each of you need to offer your blood to the center of the spiral.
Jaq does it immediately.
Ashley kind of just like rolls over and like just drags herself and just spits a wad of the blood that has been just trying to retreat out of her body.
Jaq gets a little bit of the like glass shard blood and drips it in there. Kind of turns over to Ashley. Hey, you okay, Ash?
I feel like I'm going to fucking explode.
Do that tomorrow. We got shit to do today.
Sasha takes her knife, her new knife, and she's just gonna like pierce through the skin on her palm and just drop the blood.
Condition.
All four?
Not yet. Condition.
Okay.
Family.
This word is, I understand it. I've been in the heads of many. No, I know it. I understand it. You have progeny and offspring. But you do not mean it that way.
No. Roy struggles to actually have more than a syllable right now. You protect us. We protect you. Family.
You offer this concept of family to me.
Yes.
We have an accord.
Agreed. And wounds just rip open on Rory as he's over the center, like hovering over the center of this thing, and just drips.
So as the blood pools together, you see it sort of begin to spiral. I lost the image of somebody.
It's okay. Anne's back.
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. You see the blood sort of all begin to spiral and mix about each other. Monsieur Grimm says to Jaq, Jaq, I will miss the intimacy of our conversation.
I hope we get to have more. I don't care what you be, what you become. You're always gonna be my friend. That don't change.
I have a concern. Will I be the me you know outside?
If you ain't the me, the you that I know, then I'll be friends with the you are then.
Choice.
I am gonna be your friend in every possible version of how this ends.
That is, I feel warm. I do not understand the me I will become. I feel the most human I ever had.
Ain't that a beautiful thing?
Is that what it means to be human? To be uncertain?
Yes.
You live in uncertainty, and you die in it, and you live again in it. That's what it means to exist.
And are you still human even though your heart beats not?
I try to be.
I will try to be, too.
That's all you can do.
Meanwhile, Static Man, in Ashley's head,
There remains another.
Another what?
with that, the pool of blood seems to sort of pull all of the art that has been created inward. Sort of sand and gravel flit about in a spiral. And you're sort of forced to shield your eyes and stuff like that, as like shards of glass, twisted metal, the occasional car door, like all just fly and tumble past. Wretch is like he's been in the scene and doing extra style stuff just in the background, not lit as well. And it's at this point he's like, the fuck you do, Rory? And he just started like as he like Matrix dodges a freaking car door or something like that.
Can I
and everyone is shielding their eyes and sort of loses sight of the spectacle of this blood and abyss that begins to pool with the art. The canvas of the junkyard is wiped clean in the torrent. Our vision is all gone. It goes black for a moment. The last thing, sort of as our eyes close, is sort of noting how the sand and gravel as it flits about looks a little bit like static. And as the dust clears, we see a single sort of hat of an old-timey, mortician sort of tumble in between all of you. And then a pallid hand, almost gray, like a sort of film gray, like as in a movie reel gray, like unnatural, reaches down and grabs the hat And before we get to see, we have these sort of like Undertaker, like matted hair coming down in front of the face. The limbs at once insanely long for the torso and completely normal in a proper suit. Reaches in a little tattered, like the seams busted on one of the shoulders and stuff like that, and he's maybe a little as if he's grown a little bit too big for it, and it's just reaches down and he grabs the hat, and we follow the hat up as he pulls it up. Let's tell a story, he says, and we'll call it there.
Woo!
If I may.
Yeah.
Torpor. Slam.
What?
Rory.
If you do what?
I mean, the amount of blood and everything in this whole experience, Rory hits the ground in torpor.
Oh, that's so metal. Oh, shit. Rory drops to the ground in torpor.
The last word before he hits is family.
The vicious grin.
Again. Oh God!
You bitch.
Blink for like 20 minutes.
The vicious grin that has been the sort of one of the hallmarks or main images of the Static Man sort of remains as he pulls the hat on. And he sort of we still don't see anything. He just sort of like looks over at where Rory collapses. And, this would be where the credits roll, like black screen. And you just hear him just kind of let out a ponderous. As if contemplating what to do next. Now that he has freedom. And as we get ready to go into our, send off. I really wonder if this was his plan all along. Did the goodliness of Jaq and the pleading of Rory sway this otherworldly creature? Or did you just herald the nothing exactly as it's always wanted? Speaking of things, no, go ahead.
You cunt.
Speaking of things always being wanted in an RPG, Shelley.
Yeah, because everybody wants that. Hi, everyone. I'm Shelley.
So speaking of being a cunt, like Shelley.
Hey, that's proper. Hi, everyone. I'm Shelley, or Shelley Von Miller, if you want to be fucking proper with it. This is my channel for the time being. I've been playing Ashley Dame, the Ventrue Primogen of Chicago. If you want to see more vampire from me on Saturdays over on No Safe Rolls, I play a ministry kindred called Mistress Lux. If you want a Dommy Mommy in your life, come to my dungeon. It's set in the Midwest with St. Ardent, so there you go.
You're everywhere on the internet, Shelley Von Miller?
I'm everywhere on the internet as Shelley Von Miller. It's true.
Can I just for a moment say how fantastic the character concept a Dommy Mommy ministry is? Like, ministry's whole thing is getting other people to give into their like sins and depravity. It's such a strong character concept. Like, what a chef's kiss. So speaking of strong character concepts and chef's kiss, I guess Elle.
Hi everybody, I'm Elle. If you'd like to see if I will continue to be Elle, you can find me at Sapphic Soulful or at Soulful Sapphic on these social medias. Because I do have a soul, despite what some people might tell you.
It's true.
It's in the name.
I have been playing as Jaq Durant, Cajun Kindred, having a good time, having a ball. mostly taking notes this episode. Anytime that I am taking notes, by the way, Jaq is also taking notes in the game. Jaq has a little notepad that they carry around with them. They take notes like a noir detective because I think it's funny. And if you do not want to find me here, if you want to find me other places as well streaming, you can go over to Lantern Light Adventures on Tuesdays at 8:30 Eastern Time, 6:30 Pacific. No, wait, I lied to you. It is at 9 Eastern Time, 7 Pacific. I just said our call time. Anyways, I am currently playing Robin Gordon, the saddest, wettest, patheticest little British freak you have ever seen, who sometimes turns into Dionysus, who's a freak but sexually.
Love to see
So
it.
speaking of being a freak, but sexually, where's it gonna go? Anne, how's it going?
You know, I feel like I have to share that my mom just walked by, so I'm glad I'm
No, it's about Sasha. There's more about your character than
she doesn't know that.
You can explain to her the bad transition game. I'm powerless when it comes to the bad transition game. I can't control the transition. I can merely control who it ships to.
My name is Anne. You can find me on Bluesky at The Girl Wonder. I'm not doing stuff right now, but there's stuff in the works. If I have stuff to talk about, I'll talk about it. But right now, I'm just chilling. Nothing interesting.
Wow, really? That's the bad transition. Speaking of just chilling,
That's a good transition.
Michael.
Well, yeah, hi.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
gonna
transition.
Win the game.
Terrible.
Fuck you. You don't get
Yes.
to win
Terrible
anything.
transition.
Hello, I am Michael, and I have been Rory Teague. Resident actually feels like a mage for the first time. Not that he's awake anymore, but that felt pretty magey.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Mages
Yeah.
are a lot about like they really just about like can you imagine it and do you have the spheres for it? Because there aren't really spells in Mage. You just vibes, bro. Like
Just
God,
vibes,
It's all
bro.
vibes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can find me all over the internet at Sub-Zero Jalapeno. Pay attention if you care, because some point soon my Cosmere RPG actual play will be launching on Sundays at 12 p.m. I don't remember the date offhand, but when I have a thing to post, I will post it. So fucking watch
Oh,
out.
you definitely follow on the socials. Yeah.
Yeah.
So speaking about watching out, hey,
Hey.
who are you?
I'm Mephisto, or the magical Mr. Mephisto, if you're not into that whole brevity thing. You can find me on most social media at Mephisto Mori. Apparently, yeah, I've been pretty active on both my Twitter and Bluesky. I'm maintaining Bluesky is Twitter is the Titanic, and I am like the cellist at the end of the Titanic, where they're like, "Oh, should we get in the boat?" And they're like, "Nah, fuck it," and they just play like music while it goes down. That's what
Women
I'm
and
doing
children,
on
buddy.
Twitter.
Women and children.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna play this violin until that ship sinks. But I'm also on Bluesky and Instagram. It's Mephisto Mori. You can find me on Twitch, usually Thursdays on my own channel at Mr._Mephisto.
When your job doesn't hate
and
you.
I've been making I'm sorry.
When your job doesn't hate you.
Yeah. When my job doesn't suck and ship me out of town. Usually I'm over there Thursdays running this vampire game, but also I've been streaming a little bit more. Currently I'm playing Expedition 33. Once I get done with that, I'm probably going to play some Resident Evils. And if not that, I've got a big list of indie horror games that I want to start playing through. I'm going to start I'm going to start an every day as Halloween marathon and get some indie horror games, because
Matt,
what's
some
that?
would say that Ace Attorney is a horror game because there is death.
Yeah, there is death. You mean what was it? Ace Ventura?
Pet attorney. Yeah.
Ace Ventura, Pet Attorney.
Yeah.
Phoenix Ventura, whatever the hell I said.
You said
yeah,
Ace Wright pet attorney, which
I
was,
want
I
that
think, the
crossover
funniest
Ace
thing in the
Wright,
world.
pet attorney. Yeah.
Ace Wright. Wow.
Ace Wright, pet attorney.
Love
Anyways,
that.
Ace
yeah,
Wright
so-
pet attorney, it could be argued as a horror game. All I'm saying.
I'm telling you, if I'm not well, so parody is fine under the Creative Commons, so I could totally like make this game happen as a parody.
It's true. It's true.
Exactly. We can do
But
this.
yeah, no, it's so yeah, I'm going to be starting my Every Day is Halloween marathon here pretty soon. Indie games are the heart of the game industry, whether it's RPGs or video games. So I'm going to be doing that as I try to get back to streaming more, and also keep an eye out on my social medias and Discord. If you join that, that's kind of actually where I'm the most active. I don't think Shelly's got a Discord link per se over here, but for
Not
my
yours.
Discord, but you can join Shelly's Discord, and then she'll share a link in her Discord to send you to my Discord,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll build community and consensus.
Discord.
Yeah. So keep an eye out on the social media because Rantcast is coming back pretty soon. I've actually got the topics. I've done some research. I've done some things. So all my podcasts will be returning pretty soon. Yeah.
More rants.
So a lot of stuff. Mephisto. Yeah. More rants. More better. More. Lewis Black. It was my name first, and I can prove it with science. So I'm coming for you. But yeah. No. So yeah. That's it. That's what I'm doing. But this session has been a blasty blast. Didn't really go the direction I thought it would, but I'm pleased it did. And whilst I decide just how fucked the coterie has made the world, I want y'all to remember to drink your milk, pay your taxes, be excellent to yourself and each other, and we'll catch you next time.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye.
Good morning, good evening, and good night.
Yay.
Truman.